happened to you last night?
I got healed.
You were suffering from what?
Had a thing called a prolactinoma, which is a tumour on my pituitary gland.
Wow.
I was actually only diagnosed 4 months ago, but I've been suffering the effects for probably the last 9 years since I hit puberty. It's just gone.
You had a headache?
Yeah.
For 9 years?
Pretty much.
There every day?
Wow.
Not every day, but when it wasn't there, it was usually because I've been taking Panadol.
How bad was it last night, the headache?
I had a pretty bad headache last night.
Just explain, what happened after prayer?
I think it actually started when I was sitting in my seat and I prayed, and you were praying for
Just praying out to people, yeah?
Yeah, and I touched the back of my head, and she was praying with me, and I just started to feel, I can't explain it. It was like God was convicting me. He was telling me that you need to believe that I love you and that I want to heal you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that's where it started.
Preach it.
And when I came
Isn't this true?
Yeah.
If especially, some of the hardest people to be healed sometimes are Pentecostal Christians.
Yeah, true.
We're around it all the time. We see it, we see it on TV, we're around it, we live it, we see it in the Word. And then when we don't experience it, we think, it's not working for me.
Yeah, that's great.
Disappointment comes. And then we start to think, well, maybe God can't heal me. And so before her getting healed, God began to speak to you.
Yeah, He really convicted me, and I wasn't going to come up. I wasn't going to do anything.
Had you been prayed for before?
I've been prayed for many times, not for my tumour, but for all of the symptoms.
The headaches.
Yeah.
Did God heal you after that?
No.
Now, how did you feel? You're in a church, obviously they believe in healing, it's a great church here. You're getting prayed, you weren't being healed. How did you feel?
Sceptical.
Yeah, good word.
Who's been down that road?
Absolutely. Come on.
Mate, I call myself the king of the skeptics. I was an unbelieving believer. And just explain what you felt when God healed you last night. Just tell me again, I love hearing it.
It felt like this pressure bubble of air that's been around my head popped. It was like this feeling of pressing in on my head, on my scalp, on my skull. It just popped. It was released.
That's
How does it feel to be free from all that?
Really good.
Now maybe somebody else they're a Christian, they've been praying, or maybe they've given up. What would I like to say to them to encourage them?
You have to believe that God loves you enough to heal you before that you can receive your healing. That's what I think I need to say. And don't be sceptical. When you believe, when you in your heart here believe, God will heal you.
Good on you, Lord.
Bless you.
Great.